You unlock this door with the key of imagination.
I gave the beaver a hot bath.
Hello everyone, and welcome back. In case you're new here, I'm Elisha, this is Bijou, and you're watching Elisha TV. We have had a facelift recently. No, not me, my channel. I actually got a new phone this past Friday. Nice new crispy camera. Everything looks good. I have even more of like a wide angle shot. I'm not sure how that was working because it's still just an iPhone as it always has been as a camera here on Elisha TV. Now, recently I have been thinking, I've been spending the last month and a half or so thinking about this, and I am getting bored. Now, before you freak out and before you leave me, I am not bored of this channel. I am bored of some of the same video ideas that I have been doing for a long time. I feel like things have gotten a little stale. Now, I'm not going to stop making the videos that I already make, and the ones that I've been making for the last 2 years. Elisha TV is currently 2 years old now, as of early September. And I wanted to change things up a little bit. And in order to change things up, I thought of incorporating new video ideas in with the current ones and the old ones that I have done. So some will be non-political, non-cultural, some will be cultural and political. It might just be random things that you wouldn't have ever expected to see from me. But I'm going to be dipping my toe in the water elsewhere and exploring more of the YouTube world and trying some new things. So today on the list first is marriage advice for newlywed couples. Now, I've only been married since May, about 4 months. So clearly that makes me an expert on marriage. Seeing that we only have a cat that we're raising, we don't have children, and I'm not pregnant. We will see how far I can get into detail into therapist Elisha mode today, and hopefully I can give you some good advice. I was wide awake at 2 o'clock in the morning last night, and I decided to jot down these ideas for marriage advice. Since Dr. Elisha is in the house, marriage advice is clearly what I'm good at. I was going to share things with both men and women. Since I am in a heterosexual relationship, marriage, what have you, I will be giving advice from my point of view and my point of view only. If you don't like my advice, you can choke on it. Clearly I know what I'm talking about. I think that all of you can gather the information that I have had living with my husband and being married to him, that I know some stuff about marriage. So first on the list, women. If your husband works long hours, do him a favor and make his lunch for him. No, that doesn't mean that he can't do it himself. It just means that you can do something nice and get to eat the good food in the house. Before I get the hate, men, same for you. If your wife works longer hours than you, pack her lunch for her so you too can get the good food. But men, dear men, don't leave the seat up. That's a pretty self-explanatory statement right there as is. But also don't get pee on the floor. Nobody likes a wet sock or a wet foot. Women, go to the grocery store alone. You'll thank me later. After all, men don't really like grocery shopping anyway. In fact, my husband hates it, so save yourself the stress, save him the annoyance, and go alone. You'll enjoy your alone time, and he will enjoy not having to deal with human beings at the grocery store. Men, when you and your wife are going somewhere, drive. Not only will she appreciate not having to drive, but you'll love it. And bonus, you're not going to have to ride with the woman driver. Women, only you can load a dishwasher and do the laundry the correct way. And don't you forget it. No, I'm not being sexist, because you know that your dishwasher skills are on point. Men, your wife doesn't know what the hell you're talking about 9 times out of 10 when you're talking about car parts, or car models, or anything to do with cars. We really don't know, but we smile and nod because you're handsome and we love you so much. The only car I care about is the DeLorean. So if it's not a DeLorean or an old school car that I can say, ooh, pretty, we just have no idea what the hell you're on about. Now, some advice for both men and women. Never go to bed angry with each other. If you have the opportunity to sit and discuss whatever problem may be about, it's best to talk about it right away. Don't sit there and go to sleep and say, oh, I'll deal with it later, I'll deal with it later. No. Deal with it then and there, and deal with it in a way where you can express your opinion and express your side or your viewpoint and give them the opportunity to express theirs. You know, say I love you to each other after the discussion has taken place, and you will not have marriage problems when it comes to disagreements. If you're able to civilly talk about things and learn from past mistakes. Compliment each other. Nice ass, sweetheart. That dress looks great on you. You're beautiful. Honey, you're so handsome. You work so hard. I love you so much. You're the greatest man in my life. You know, throw the compliments out there. It's okay to compliment your significant other. It's okay to hit on your significant other. This past weekend, my husband and I went to one of his family members' weddings, and my husband was the bartender, and every chance I got, my small mixed drink with tequila in hand. By the way, nobody ever give me tequila again, because I will literally tell my husband I love him so many times, but I would go to the bar and I would hit on him. I would say, hey bartender, you're sexy, can I take you home tonight? Never, ever, ever fail at complimenting each other. This is a big one for anybody who has a brain and doesn't like fighting over a single blanket or comforter in bed. Have your own blanket. You have a blanket and your spouse has a blanket. It's just better that way. There's no fighting. You can have the right thickness and the right warmth. And in case your husband or wife sweats a lot during the summer months, you won't have to be laying or covered with a wet blanket. You'll thank me later. There will be no kicking and fighting and pulling of the blankets. And last, but certainly not least, never stop trying to win over your husband or wife. Never stop trying to fall in love, continue to fall deeper in love. Go on dates. Show the person you care by purchasing flowers. Now, with not one cat, but two, not two, but three, not three, but 4 cats. 4 cats in my house right now, since my sister is living with us and has her 3 cats with her. Flowers are not an option in our household. But if your household is a flower accepting zone and won't have cats nibbling them, $5 for flowers is a way to brighten up her day. And women, to not stop trying to win over your husband, men really like back massages. Always show the other person that you care and you are there to make them comfortable and make them happy. And always put forth 150% effort. Because if one of you falls short one day, whether it be sickness, crankiness, stress, or just a bad day in general, 150% from each of you. If one person falls short one day, the other person can pick up the slack. That is the true definition of happy marriages, happy wife, happy life. Make your husband happy. Happy life too. Because nobody likes it when men get cranky. Thank you very much for watching today, everyone. If you are new and haven't hit subscribe already, please do me a favor and hit subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. Tap that bell to be notified so you never miss an upload because YouTube is screwy and picks and chooses what it wants to show you. If you guys have any other video ideas that you would like for me, please leave a comment below and tell me what other things, aside from our usual routine, would you like to see incorporated in addition to my old stuff. I have a list of things that I have come up with last night that I am going to be doing a little bit of new video ideas, so any suggestions are welcome. As always, share this video, like my page, and follow me on Facebook, links in the description as well. And I love you guys. You are just the coolest little homie G's in the entire world. So I hope you have a good rest of your week and weekend. I love you and peace out.